Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. Taurus, welcome back, Taurus people and placements. Oh, that was quick. Family matters right out the gate. Could be dealing with a water sign. There could be some happiness in your future. There could be something about a reconciliation, deep personal strength and peace that assures success, and becoming more decisive about your life path. So maybe there's some kind of like clear energy coming. Things could be changing. Tell us more for Taurus. You could be involved with somebody who has darker features as a woman. Maybe they're younger, or there's two women here involved, or maybe one is older, one is younger. Could be something about establishing more foundation. You could be actually coming out of disappointment with a lover. There could be something about seeking information that helped you or is helping you to change, to be smarter how you approach something. Yeah, successful outcome to your problems on the top of the deck. Taurus energies. So you could be like fixing things or repairing. Okay, we have Sagittarius. We have Gemini. Let's see, Gemini 28. All right. Society granting bankruptcy to him, a man leaves the court with mixed feelings. The worst bankrupt in the world is a person who has lost his enthusiasm. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. The three things most difficult are to keep a secret, to forget an injury, and to make good use of leisure. The three things most difficult are to keep a secret, to forget an injury, and to make good use of leisure. Making a life comes before making a living. Interesting. He is rich who owes nothing. It is no disgrace to start all over. It is usually an opportunity. A man's judgment is best when he can forget himself and any reputation he may have acquired and concentrate wholly on making the right decisions. Justice and judgment lie often a world apart. Interesting. Sagittarius 17 here. An Easter sunrise service draws a large crowd. Do not abandon yourselves to despair. We are the Easter people, and hallelujah is our song, Pope John Paul II. I come not to entertain you with worldly festivities, but to rouse your sleeping memory of immortality. The act of divine worship is the inestimable privilege of man and the only created being who bows in humility and adoration. But every act and consequence of our faith strengthens faith. Do not let your deeds belie your words, lest when you speak in church, someone may say to themselves, why do you not practice what you preach? Everyone ought to worship God according to his or own inclinations and not be constrained by force. Every day people are straying away from the church and going back to God. So there could be keywords: performing deeds with reverence, respect, and a sense of celebration, cohesive communal expressions of faith, the dawning of a new era, church services, dawn services, the communal gathering of common purpose, resurrections and rebirths, revivals, and the need for faith in a bright future, devotion and worship. The caution: obsession with the ceremony rather than the true purpose or the ideal, feeling unable to lift one's spirit, loss or shame of the past, clouding the possibilities of today's reality, and delusionment around issues to do with the church. Interesting. However, it may indeed be possible to resurrect ideas in situations of people that long since felt lost, or indeed bring them back from the dead. The present needs to be seen in the light of a new era where the difficulties of the past being laid to rest for good. Join with others in expressions of joy as this can lift everyone's spirits. Rituals performed with ceremony or going to a church or temple can reconnect you spiritually. So maybe this is almost like renewing a vow or something. Interesting energy. So maybe you're making up with somebody after a series of conflicts or after some kind of like conflict or challenging moments. Let's get you juicy messages for Taurus. There could be like a whole turning of the earth, so to speak, like farmers have to till the crops and turn the earth, and like rotate the soil. Anything else for Taurus? There could be something about taking care of the fields as well. In a general sense, nobody's fool has come out in the past position. We have you are a totally different page from this person. Okay. There is ignore your love life for your career, self-love. Okay. Don't waste your time. Honor yourself, raise your sword. We have they desire your blessings. I think if it was in the reverse, breaking a curse could be here. We have keep momentum building. We have you will be glad you passed this up. I think it was in the reverse, I'm not sure. Trying to get their hands on something that is yours. I think it was sideways. Let go of any burdens in the ocean. Is that what that says? Okay. Don't remember writing that. Sorry. Find people who inspire you to bloom. So maybe reaching out to people who have the connections or the information you need there. So childish has come out, try and isolate you. We have you're not the savior, they have to do the change. We have concentrate on what you want to achieve. We have soul tribe incoming. We have surprise / good after disappointment. We have baseball. So maybe hitting a home run or something. I love your energy. Okay, somebody here could be into sports. The light you carry illuminates so many people. Stop hiding, embrace your sun. And we have find inner peace and stability to never get off track again. And trust your instincts. So interesting. This could be to do with a younger woman. A mean girl internally. Interesting. Let's pull a piece of advice for Taurus. Bear and black egg. Okay, I guess we'll read bear to start. Waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear rises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move towards the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of the spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, or full of obstacles, but you have no choice. Bear winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. When balance, inner strength, or yearning to grow. Inner strength and yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, or heaviness. To bring into balance movement or exercise, so just like one foot at the front of the other, even taking frequent breaks could be important as well. When in balance, inner strength and yearning to grow. When out of balance, so don't push yourself too hard. Withdrawal, lethargy, or heaviness. Interesting. Okay, let's see black egg. Speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures. The truth inside of it resides, no confusion, excuses, or small talk, or noise, or lies, not even white ones. The living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, and perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in, books draw us in, and the concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself, and what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behaviors. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment in every situation. It is the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. The black egg in the fifth chakra. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat in the Vishuddha chakra. The ancient sages saw the center as the hub that governs speech and expression. Vishuddha translates as especially pure. The balance of the center is important for all of us, but especially essential for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. There could be a lot of letting go as well, or seeing a bigger perspective, or spiritual perspective, or expanding or learning something. Yeah, this could be like something like long term or like an ending or boundaries or I don't know. Interesting energy. Let's get you actions for Taurus. What's your advice? Okay, like could be pursuing something emotionally. Coming out of any kind of like controlling or toxic like codependent dynamics or any kind of like fear-based thinking as well. This could have been impacting your ability to take charge of your life. Anything else for advice? Tapping into your confidence could also be important to attract everything that you require, your balance of happiness and passion and stability long term. There could be some kind of mental clarity regarding work as well, and something about family life, working on a home or working on something to do with real estate or a family could be important. Any other messages for Taurus? I'm so glad I have time today to do readings because I really enjoy doing readings. It's very therapeutic almost. Taurus. So thank you for being here. Yeah, this could be something about moving beyond limitations or fears. Maybe something to do with rejection in the family or something about apologies could be made in the family as well. There could have been some distance or some kind of sense of coldness in the family, but it looks like there's like a new sense of love or family as well, like some kind of happiness coming in, some kind of rebalancing of karma or a redressing of something almost. Yeah, there could be some kind of change happening here. Very interesting energy. Taurus advice. You are ready. Wow. Greet the darkness in the reverse as a sign you are ready to bring your inner truths to the surface. You've done a lot of healing and exploration. Your guides, however, want you to know that you cannot remain in the darkness forever. You have to rise and allow the hidden parts to see the light of day. This could be about a relationship or marriage. Give and take dynamics, health, daily routine. Let's see, apples. Yeah, something could have been like mistrustful. There are rotten people in the world who take advantage of those who trust without pause. They come bearing gifts to gain your trust. Their faces are in all shapes and sizes and colors. These people always get their due one way or another. When the apple card appears, it is a warning to pause before making any decisions about someone or a situation. You do not have all the facts yet, and there could be danger for you now. Interesting. Taurus. Oh, yeah, despicable face. So maybe somebody's been like acting in a shameful way, or this is part of the challenge. You could be on like a different page than this person. This could be somebody you live with or somebody very close to you. I'm kind of curious why the conjunction card is here. This could be something about shared finances, Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus energy. Love, divine union, and infinity. Conjunctio is the great alchemical operation of love. During this stage, we witness the miraculous work of two opposites merging to create a third unique form. So maybe you have a child with this person. Sun and moon unite to reveal the entire cosmos. Black and white unite to reveal the spectrum of color. Unlike coagulatio, conjunctio represents as a conscious, benevolent union, one that springs forth from awareness, acceptance, or devotion. So if you are going to work it out, it will be healthier, I hope. Looks like it's coming forth this spring. Literally, it's springing forth from awareness, acceptance, and devotion. It is not a compromise, but rather an activation, a holding of tension and presence that allows each of the entities to thrive and express themselves. Experience in Conjunctio is the blessings of human experience, whether the bond is with human nature or divinity. Recognize it by the stirring of your heart and the element of surprise. Through the opposites arises the infinite. So there could be something about meeting someone halfway or working something out with somebody. Go deeper look at the Number Za, the current standpoint of the Mahatmas by Hilma of Clint, to ponder the center of the Lemniscate. I don't know how to say that. Take note if this card appears in the vicinity of the alchemical wedding or the Venus card. If so, the message of love is resonating loud and clear. The alchemist is patient and true to their own heart. Do not be fooled or by preconceived images of what Conjunctio looks like. Love is creative and therefore always seeks new forms. So maybe there is like a new form of love or something. Let's grab you an angel for Taurus. Power of prayer. I think Leo got this. You could be dealing with Leo. Anything else? Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving, optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So I'm going to also read the despicable face. This could be about real estate or a home. Scorpio energy strong. What is hidden, unaccepted, or shamed? The despicable face is never seen, rather it is kept in hiding to save the outward appearances. This card appears when something below the surface wants to be witnessed in order to be transformed. Everyone has their own version of the despicable face and their own reasons for assuming its abomination. It could be buried resentment and insecurity or physical characteristic that holds us back from expressing our true self. Remarkably, once revealed, it is not despicable at all. It is human. It is interesting. What once was thought of as an error becomes an asset on the journey of the alchemical transformation. This card connects us to others and to humanity as a whole. Through acceptance, we lift the veil of perfection and reclaim our energy. Honesty and acceptance are the balm that heals the most tender of wounds. Honesty and acceptance. Go deeper. Watch the movie Edward Scissorhands to ponder acceptance as enlightenment. This card may indicate a fear of failure. Some are so afraid to make a mess that they never cook up anything in the lab. Try. The mess is the alchemy underway. When this card appears, so maybe there's something about like speaking your truth. It is important to notice what company surrounds you. Those who can see and accept all sides of you are true alchemical allies. So, Taurus. So maybe you're working through any kind of shame, like with relationships as well. Perseverance, interesting. Creation, interesting. Somebody could be intimidated by you. Intelligence on the bottom of the deck. There could be like a almost awakening from the Garden of Eden. Almost. Anything else for Taurus? Be patient has come out, especially if you're overcoming a major challenge. Be careful of people trying to get close to you. We have Midnight Special, a movie. We have Trying to Gaslight You. We have, I don't know if that was upright or the reverse. Keep your mind calm, peaceful, and at ease, regardless of the external. Cock blocking your blessings. So be careful of somebody's energy around you as well. Or them trying to sacrifice or something like that. If you have haters, it's because you're winning. Winners and losers, doesn't understand. So maybe somebody around you is not as wise as you. Be careful not to be like them or become them. And don't trust this person. Okay, I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.